Alright, welcome back to another Uefa Marquee matchup SBC tutorial here with me, Kieran, and we are doing the one of course we haven't already done on the channel. We're doing Gladbach against Inter. We've already done Sevilla against Chelsea. That's already out on the channel, all ready for you to watch as you try and work towards this rare Electrum Players Pack for completing the group. But of course we are focusing on Gladbach against Inter in this one, so you can see all the requirements down the side. This one is definitely worth doing on its own. It's a small prime gold players pack, which is actually pretty decent. I think it's 2 rares or something like that, but it's alright. I think it might actually be 3 rares, 3 non-rares. So for 3.7k, it's almost guaranteed profit. They'll sell for at least 900. Yeah, it's basically around guaranteed profit. So this one is good to do on its own because people often ask, do I need to do it on my own or do I need to do the whole group? So into the requirements, we won't waste any more time. You see 1 player from either club. Max 4 clubs is really stupid, but we do manage to get around that. Same nation, minimum 3 isn't really a problem when you have to use players from the same club because they tend to be from the home nation. 1 UCL rare or common. The rares are actually cheaper than the commons, which is stupid yet again, and then 75 rating. And 75 chemistry. So we're going to get straight into it right now, and I'm going to show you who our UCL player is. And you can literally chuck in any UCL player who is of a certain rating here. I believe they need to be 81. They can be rare or non-rare. So from my club, I'm going to be using Mignolet, but of course there is loads of players that work here. Literally, there is so many that work, and I'm actually going to be chucking him at left centre back on no chemistry. So it's Simon Mignolet, of course, used to play for Liverpool for 1.1k, going in the left centre back position. And of course, I need to get an Inter or Gladbach player, and I found Inter players to be quite a bit cheaper. And I've actually got an English player, and that is going to be Ashley Young, who is going to be a player from there, and he's going to be going right winger in this side. So Ashley Young there for 350 coins, and of course that already takes up 2 of your clubs, so you've only got 2 more to work with because Inter players are obviously all going to be expensive, and then ones that link to UCL cards are often expensive at the moment too. So what we're going to be doing is, if you can find a UCL card from one of these clubs, I think you can't this year because I don't think Celtic didn't make it in, did they? So I'm using Rangers and Celtic basically as my 2 teams, but I don't think you can get any UCL cards from them because Celtic didn't make it to the group stages. So we've got Rangers' only gold player, Tavernier. For 300 coins, he's playing in the right mid position as a right back. There's quite a few players out of position in this squad, but it does actually work okay. If we go over now to the SPFL, I'll just get up here. It's quite far in the Scottish League. We're going to be using a defender, 2 Celtic defenders and a Celtic goalkeeper actually, so we're going to get those done now. We're going to be using Shane Duffy, and we're also going to be using Abd Almed here. So we'll get those 2 in now. We've got Hatem Abd Almed for 150 and then Shane Duffy for 500 coins on a buy now. If you're wondering how I get them for 150, guys, it is just bidding. Some people don't know about that. You don't always have to buy a player now. You can bid on them too, like I did for Vasilios Barkas, whose buy now actually is 350 anyway. But to our midfielder next, we'll show you our midfielders. We have got Elanusi, we have got Blaun, and we have got Soro. There is also a Rangers guy I believe you can use here. He's like, there's quite a few Rangers silver midfielders and other Celtic silver midfielders you can use instead of him if he becomes expensive. If any of them become expensive, let me know, guys, then me or one of my lovely community members should be able to give you an alternative. So I think we'll start this side. We will start with Ismailia Soro for his 150 coins too. And then we've also got ourselves Scott Brown, who is 350, and then we've got Mohamed Elanusi. I think he played for like Southampton at some point, but 350 coins to get him as well, which means we need 2 our players away from being finished here. So I just said Twara, not 2, didn't I? Let's get this done. They're going to be both Rangers, sorry, not Celtic, and they are both not going to be gold. They're actually going to be a bronze and a silver. We're going to be using Stewart, and we're going to be using Middleton to finish off this SBC. So Middleton will cost you 150 coins. We're going to stick him there, and then I believe it is the same for centre forward who is playing striker. If it will let me actually get on striker, this formation is awkward. Stewart. So those 2 players here, we've got Stewart here, Greg Stewart for 150, and then we have Glenn and Middleton for 152. If those become expensive again, there is a few alternatives, not too many, but there's a few that we can use. So I'm going to submit that now, get myself a pack. I'll be opening the packs from this, as well as the packs from tomorrow's normal marquee matchups, also going to be out on the channel in Friday's stream. I think there's a new special event coming out, I think it's like Footmas or something, so stay tuned for that, guys. Thank you very, very much for watching. Hopefully I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.